Hey everyone, my name's Mr. Mage, and today I'm gonna talk to you guys about how you can't really choose where you start in life, but you can choose where you go in life. While I do that, I'll be building this boat raft hospital thing. It's part of a village, so there will be more in the future, but for the time being it's kind of empty. Anyway, first off, the choices that you make and which are informed by whatever knowledge you have and information you have, that's the main bread and butter of how to get from one point in your life to another. Through enough time, effort, and correct information, you can really do anything, but the main issue is getting that correct information. There's a big problem on the internet today, and that's an overabundance of information, and more specifically, useless or just outdated information. I don't think that every single person needs to know how to do advanced calculus or how to, I don't know, build a boat, because not everybody's going to be applying those things in their daily life. But there are certain things that everybody should know, like basic finances, so on and so forth. Like how to change a car tire. There are specific things that everybody should know. Anyway, with this good information and applying good hard work to it through discipline and guidance, you can really get through any sort of milestone that you set. Now, something that I need to stress is nobody's special. But before you go in the comments and absolutely dunk on me for having this take, hear me out. In school, everybody is taught that they are unique, they are special. They have stuff that they're good at. The issue is, not everybody is able to find that, and people ultimately just can't find something that they're good at. The issue comes down to not that you're bad at something, but that you just haven't found it. School is not designed to go through a plethora of different topics and essentially give you a bunch of options to choose from. They have a specific set of very finite topics that you can choose from, and people are narrowed into those topics. But when it comes to all of this, how does this apply to the fact of nobody is special? Well, we're all born different, but in terms of ability, nobody is special. We can all, or almost everybody, can ride a bike or walk down the street. If there is some sort of task, there is a high probability that with the right information, you would be able to do that too. If you want to drive a car, there are very effective ways of driving a car and not so effective ways of driving a car. When you go to driving school, at least here in the States, you are given very concise instruction on how to drive a car and how to drive it well and the do's and don'ts of driving a car. There's not something like that for everything, but when going through school, you don't have this conciseness to it. You don't have that guidance 24/7. You just get given stuff and told, here's how you do it, go do it. In school, I was called a gifted kid because I was really good at math. In the 4th grade, I was placed in the top 99.9 percentile. So in the top 0.1% of kids in my grade in the state at math. And at the end of the day, like, I did get treated differently. And I think I was worse off because of it, because I never actually came out of middle school or elementary school with a good, consistent work ethic. And by the time I got to high school, I really could have been en route to be a valedictorian, but I wasn't. I did the bare minimum to get by, and I graduated with a 3.2 GPA. Now, what makes me different from the valedictorian, despite us sitting in a lot of similar classes? Well, the very simple fact is, he put in the effort, I didn't. If you want to get somewhere in life, you have to work hard for it. You can't just sit around all day and do whatever. It does not matter if you've started at rock bottom, you have nothing, your family has nothing, and you have to work excruciatingly hard for it. Or if you've started with a silver spoon in your mouth, you have to work hard. If you don't work hard and you're at rock bottom, you are not going to leave rock bottom. If you have a silver spoon and you want to keep that silver spoon, you have to work hard to keep it. Consistent effort rewards those much, much greater than luck ever will. Now, there's one last issue, and it's where I run into problems. Now, the lifeblood of all of this, which I currently don't have, as seen by my currently inconsistent upload schedule, is consistency. I don't upload consistently. I've never done my work consistently throughout school. I am still having work consistency problems throughout my schooling, and ultimately I don't have an answer to that consistency. I've done a lot, from trying to just keep up my motivation constantly to trying to discipline myself, but every single time I kind of fail and fall back into a rut. Each time I've gotten up, and each time I've failed, I definitely know I can do better, and I know a lot of people are in this boat too. I've been seeing a lot of people online with the same problem, and around me with the same problem. But I don't know, it's a hard problem to have and not an easy one to fix. If anybody has any good solutions, leave them in the comments. I don't want to leave this video open-ended, so if there's a really good response in the comments, I'll pin it. But yeah, no matter what it is you do in life, fight like hell to keep it, or fight like hell to get it, and once you have it, keep improving upon it. And if you fail and don't get it, get back up. That's the indomitable human spirit.